My name is Andrew Jensen. I was the Development Services Director for the city of Oskaloosa. I have 2 degrees in planning, my undergraduate from Iowa State University. I graduated in 2005, and a master's from University of Illinois, going on staff with Engineering Ministries International, and I'll be working in our Senegal office, which is in West Africa. Really was a typical day, and that was one of the things that I loved about the job. Is every day was different. I got to work on a lot of different projects, had a lot of different responsibilities. I guess kind of just generally speaking, I was just doing administrative work for some of the grant projects that we were working on. Other days it was driving around, walking around with our building inspector, seeing what was going on with development projects. Many times would be meeting with developers or builders about projects, communicating about requirements that we have as the city. I led all of our development review processes. I'd coordinate with all the different departments to get comments back and organize the meeting to consolidate our comments, along with participated in a lot of economic development corporation. Working in the public sector for the Des Moines area MPO. So I worked as a transportation planner for just a year before graduate school. And then after graduate school, I worked in the private sector as a consultant, primarily for the U.S. military, so as a Department of Defense contractor. And then when I moved back to Iowa, I started as the Economic Development Director for the Economic Development Corporation, which is a nonprofit corporation, but most recently it was with the city. There are different benefits and different challenges when you're in big metro areas for cities and stuff. There is just a much bigger professional body in planning, and that's really fun to have a lot of peers in the area and to be able to work with them. There's more support, also some more competition there as well, and there's of course a lot more resources too. I mean, a lot more stuff is happening. You know, on the flip side, you're always part of a bigger bureaucracy as well. So you tend to become more specialized, and I would say less of a overall impact on the community. That's one of the things that I've loved about Oskaloosa. You know, I'm the only one with a planning degree that I know of. A huge impact. In big cities, you're not going to have that opportunity. When I left, that you were able to make real change, and that were people like the community actually recognized a lot of the projects that I had a key role in, and you just wouldn't have that. I think one of the things about successful planners is that they have a broad skill set. One of the things that I also have joked with many of my peers is that I think the most underappreciated grade that you ever received in school is the smiley face in kindergarten next to your name that says plays well with others. And being able to be a people person is huge. Planner is always working with people. Being able to write well, of course, being able to communicate well with people, and being able to conduct quantitative analysis. So I would say, overall, it is important to understand that politics is always core to what planning is about. That you will never get away from politics. Is just so wrapped up in everything that we do as a planner. And our goal is to be able to advise and to assist that process in the best way that we can. That there's going to be discussion and debate, and it's always a matter of identifying priorities and sorting out what is the public interest or the interest of the client, and making decisions to move it forward. You know, what you can't learn through books is the people side of things and the politics. We talked about the politics already, and that is hard to really understand and navigate until you're actually in it. That is one of the things that I think has made me a very successful planner, is being able to navigate sticky situations. And that's something that you have to be in practice to understand and figure that out. And the other thing is just dealing with people, particularly managing people. You're not going to have that until you start actually working with people. Building those relationships and meeting people and, getting known. Just recognizing that the professional relationships that you develop are really important for your career. and just taking the time to invest in those relationships and build relationships. All right, bye.